Sometimes you just need to forget what is gone, appreciate what is still remaining, and look forward what is coming next. Very good morning, dear students. I am Kumar Gaurav, English educator. Today I am going to teach you the next rest part of the sentence. As you know, we have already discussed about the sentence, kinds of sentences we have already discussed. I hope you have done all your work and you all are good at your home. So today we have to move the next part of the sentence, that is kinds of sentence, remaining kinds of sentence. As I told you, the kinds of sentences. Do you know? There are three kinds of sentences you have already discussed. We have already studied about that. Now today we have to study fourth part of that, that is optative sentence. Optative sentence. Do you know, students, what is optative sentence? What is optative sentence? Can you guess something about it? Yes? Can you guess it? Yes. You know, whenever you wish for anything, you pray for anything, you curse to anyone, these are the words showing that optative sentences. Means when you express your wish as a prayer, as positivity, as negativity, that is called optative sentence. So you can say that optative sentence means a sentence expressing a sentence expressing wish, a prayer, in a meaningful form is called optative sentence. Optative sentence. Do you know, student, a sentence expressing, you can say that expresses wish, a prayer, you can divide into wish, prayer, a curse. 3. When your wish will be positive, when your wish will be positive, it is just like a prayer. Sometimes you wish yourself, sometimes you wish through God. When you wish through God, that is called prayer. And sometimes you wish for negative. If you wish negatively, it is called curse. Curse. Do you know? Curse. Look at this. Curse. CURSE. This is negative wish. Wish, this is called positive. And when you wish through the God, that is called prayer. Generally, it starts with the word of may. You know, as example, may. You generally start it may. May you succeed in your life. And it ends with exclamation mark. Generally, it starts with the help of may and ends with the help of exclamation mark. This kind of meaningful form of the words is called optative sentence. When you express your wish, it has two type of. Suppose your positive wish and your negative wish. This wish is called, when you express your wish positively, that is your wish yourself. When you wish through the God, that is called prayer. And when you wish as negative, it is called curse. In this way, you can find out the optative sentence has this kind of wish, prayer and curse. You can note down it. You can make more example. May you pass in your exam. Write down it. You have to note it and understand it yourself. Then you have to discuss related to your exercise. You have to maintain your exercise daily. As I told you, you have to walk daily. As you have a lot of free time, you can do that properly and easily. Note down it. You have a 2 minute. Have you done it? I hope you all have understood that what is optative sentence. You can make more example of that at your home, and with the help of exercises you can do that all. Okay, that's all. So students, you have already studied about that optative sentence. You can write more example of that. Suppose in this way, wish you best of luck. Wish you best of luck. This type of group of words which has meaningful sense but expressing wish, this is also called optative sentence. You can make more example with the help of your book. May you, suppose may you fail in your exam. Look at this kind of sentence has negative sense, since you can say that negative wish. So this is called curse. This is called curse. You generally say that to anyone, wish you go to hell. This type of sentence expressing wish but in the form of negative sense, this is called curse. But when you express may God help you in your work, Look at this. Here is the word that is expressing this is God. Means when you express your wish with the help of or through the God, this is called prayer. This is called prayer. In this way you can find out what is prayer, what is your wish and what is curse expressing in the sentence with the meaningful form. This is called optative sentence. I hope you have done all. Am I right? Are you getting my point? Okay, students, you have done. You have noted. You have already noted it. Have you noted? That's all. Very good. I hope you have understood well. With the help of your exercise number next, I hope it will be your next exercise of optative sentence. You have to do your work daily. Maintain your notes because as I told you in the starting as a thought, you just need to forget what is gone. This thought is related to this time. The condition of our time is not good of not only our country, I am talking about whole world. So you just need to forget what is gone, appreciate what is still remaining and look forward what is coming next. So with the help of this kind of study, you have to show your energy, your confidence, and you have to show that you are a daring person. You can make anything in the world. So what is coming next, live for that, and without tension you have to make your study properly. So let's move to the next topic, next part, that is the fifth part. It is called exclamatory sentence. Do you know, student, what is exclamatory sentence? What is exclamatory sentence? You have already studied in your previous classes. Yes, can you guess it? Are you getting my point or not? Very good. What is an exclamatory sentence? Whenever the sentence has a strong feeling, sudden strong feeling with the meaningful sense, is called exclamatory sentence. You can note down with the, suppose a sentence expressing, you can write down expresses a sudden strong feeling. You have to focus here. Sudden strong feeling with the meaningful sense is called exclamatory sentence. Look at this, the definition. You can say that the definition of this exclamatory sentence: a sentence expressing or expresses a sudden strong feeling with the meaningful sense is called exclamatory sentence. I hope you have understood and getting my point. You can write down it properly. I am telling you the next example of that. First example of that exclamatory sentence. Suppose you are saying, what a beautiful building it is. Suppose you are walking on the road and suddenly you have watched one beautiful building, and that time your heart expresses sudden strong feeling and your mind says that what a beautiful building it is. Means strong feeling. You express yourself without your wish. You express by watching the sight, by feeling any condition. A strong feeling it expresses with the word is called exclamatory sentence, and it ends with the help of exclamation mark. Understood? Are you getting my point? That's all. Very good. You can write down it. You have 2 minutes to write. Just note it. I hope you have done it. Okay students, you can make more example of that. Suppose with the help of some words, hooray, wow, look at this, oh, some word expressing also exclamatory sentences. When you are using this kind of word, hooray, we have won the match. Look at this. We have won the match. This word expressing your feeling. Which feeling? That is showing you are happy. You all are happy. It expresses happiness. Hooray. Sometimes you use this word, wow, oh, very sad. This kind of word. It expresses sadness. And it expresses surprise. So in this way, with the help of some words, you can express your feeling. This will be exclamatory sentence. Are you getting my point, students? Very well. Good. You can write down more example with the help of your exercise. So write it. Now we have finished the sentence properly. I hope you enjoyed this session, and we have to know something about one small part of that, because we have to discuss it in this chapter. So after finishing the sentence, we have to move part of sentence. Part of sentence. As we have already discussed the sentence properly, all kinds of sentences we have discussed. Assertive, interrogative, imperative, optative and exclamatory. But we have to know what are the parts of the sentence, how you can divide the group of words in the sentence. You have to know about that. The next part of that, suppose Ram is reading his book. Ram is reading his book and you are dancing on the stage. Rohan is going to school today. Suppose these are the sentences. Now you have to find out the part of sentence. You have to divide the group of words. Group of words. The part of sentence, you have to try to select it as related it. Suppose I am saying Ram, you and Rohan. These are, suppose in this sentence Ram, what is Ram? Ram as a subject. You can express it Ram as a subject and rest of the words of the sentence will be called predicate. Predicate. Do you know? Sentence has two parts. Subject and predicate. Any kind of sentence. Every sentence has two parts. You have to try to select it related to subject and predicate. In this way, in this sentence you will find out you will be subject and remaining part of the sentence will be called predicate. You have already studied in your previous classes. It's easy for you. Only you have to know about it. Part of sentence has two types. In this way, you can find out as subject and predicate. You can note down with the help of your book related to subject and predicate. Please write down it. You have to note it properly and you have to make your note as I told you again and again. Okay, write down it. I hope you have done it. One thing, it is very important to know, when we talk about subject, when we talk about subject had two parts. Suppose head word and determiner. Head word or determiner, you can say that. Suppose you have a sentence and in that sentence one word is expressing whole words. That kind of word will be called head word. It may be pronoun, noun. It may be parts of speech, parts of speech. In this way you can divide, and I hope you will make your note with the related of that part of sentence. I hope you have understood well, and you will make your note. Further I will see your homework, what you have noted in your copy. You know, you have to finish your this chapter with the help of exercises properly. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this session, and that's end of this session. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.